Today, Aya is going to be making my sharing garlic bread, and I'm going to be making his tomatoey.
Bisto, call it bisto. It's a bisto,
Yes,
you know?
history chicken livers today.
Yes.
There's making bread and then there's utovula.
Yeah, those are two different things. I know. Like utovula, it's when you know, like, okay, Goku, today we're not buying bread. We're actually making bread at home.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of those things. There's no money for bread. Just make bread.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So what we got going in there?
So we got brown sugar. This is 10 grams of yeast. You can buy those sachets from Woolies. A little bit of, don't be easy.
Super easy.
Oh, more than that.
A little bit more than that.
Yo, Khanya.
People mustn't be scared.
Yeah, salt, sugar, yeast inside there.
Yes.
And then you mix all of that in.
Okay, so what I'm doing is, I am taking this beautiful roasted precious garlic. I'm gonna be putting it in just as is and just kind of breaking the cloves a little bit.
Work that in there, make a mud in the center.
Put a whole bunch of fresh rosemary in.
Watch my board move. Now, we're gonna roll this into a nice ball, let it prove.
Beautiful, it smells so good. Cover it with like a hand towel or whatever,
Yeah.
but and some people put it in the sun, but there's this whole thing of like, oh wow, you have to put your dough in the sun for it to rise. That's what my mom does. I'm gonna make fun of you if it hasn't risen though.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay, shame, not so bad.
So good. I love knocking it down though. That's the most satisfying part.
Yeah. So this is what I usually do, like when I'm trying to make it look like it's fancy and like I put effort in, but I really didn't. I just twist it, rolling it up into like a bit of a knot.
Ooh.
It's not a perfect bread, but
It's just to make it look good and presentable, I guess.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then we've got our amazing rosemary.
Rosemary Bay.
We've got like our bread, which can literally be the shape of a snowman if you want. It can be anything, y'all. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of an egg wash over it. I'm gonna do a last little crack of black pepper there, optional. Okay, so this is gonna bake for about 35 to 40 minutes on 180 degrees Celsius. All right, so the next thing while we wait for the bread to bake in the oven, the chicken livers.
The chicken livers.
We're making Aya's chicken livers with ibhisto.
Yes. We're gonna start with the seasoned flour. It's just like about a cup. You wanna hoe it in there.
We've got our coriander seeds, which we toasted beforehand just for depth of flavor, and then we just crush them a little bit. So I'm gonna throw dried chilies in there. I'm going to start roasting these bella tomatoes that we've got here. I'm going to just chuck some olive oil over them.
Didn't you want to season them?
Yes, I want to season them.
Look at that.
Okay, perfection. We're going to fry these chicken livers, okay? And we're going to get them a really nice golden brown, like you said.
Yeah.
Don't get them edges. And then we're going to caramelize these onions. I'm so hungry. And now these onions have all this really amazing sweetness. I know that the Bisto fiends of New Brighton are gonna come after us like, where's your sugar? Let's try and get our natural sweetness from the foods that we're using, you know, already. My mouth is watering.
Roast tomatoes.
Yes, fantastic. And yo, that bread though.
Oh my word, look at this.
Shame, no, it does not look bad. It does not. Throw these over here, like in the book.
I think it's gonna really come through nicely.
Oof.
That might be just your savor, you know?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And then it's this herby explosion.
Yeah, it's umami basically.
Thank you so much for joining us. Cook this today. Amazing.